Business evolution. Emergence in business culture. In my 25 years of research, I have found that in all business interactions the common denominator is human behavior. For years, many business specialists struggle to find the ideal business model to help businesses thrive. They struggle with complex concepts to find ways to redefine the way businesses are managed. Ultimately, we have to get to the root of the problem. But what if the answer was always in front of us? What if the answer is in nature? Using the idea that the common denominator is human behavior, we can look at science for answers to our most pressing questions on who we really are and how we can do things better together. Through scientific principles such as evolution, fractals, emergence, mirror neurons, and social intelligence, we can make connections that will help us redefine business methods. In humans, culture emerges from a pattern of behavior following some fundamental rules of engagement. In business, the culture can be modified by redefining these rules. In the natural world, we learn that emergence has a role to play in our evolution. If we apply this model to the business world, we can accelerate the evolution of business. Utilizing the workforce, an organization can condition the operational environment and redefine the way coworkers engage. Through a combination of rules and strategies, amazing outcomes can be achieved. I have tried this in a real work environment with great success. In emergence, outcomes are not immediately clear and at first seem intangible, causing companies to shy away from the idea of transforming their organizations. However, the outcomes will always be greater than the sum of its parts. The discipline and connection of each of the members of the workforce can create a self-supporting system that does not require leadership or supervision. This profound idea goes against all established principles of business management. In a typical business environment, orders come from the top down. With the application of emergent culture, new means and methods are redefined from the bottom up. The top needs only to communicate the general strategic direction. The workforce then applies the rules of engagement and creates the organization from the bottom up to find the best course of action. The overall objective is to be effective. If we can model business culture by applying the lessons learned from the science of emergence, we can dramatically alter the business models we currently use. The reason emergence can develop so easily is that the rules are simple. However, applying emergent culture in the workplace requires a more connected social environment. The outcome is a new sense of awareness from which to innovate.